The Kitt National Observatory Visitor Center is a nonprofit through its parent organization, AURA, the Association of Universities for Research in Astronomy. The National Observatory is located southwest of Tucson on land of the Tohono O'odham Nation.
Hello, this is Antoinette from Kitt Peak National Observatory's Visitor Center. I want to take a brief moment to talk about the significant roles of women in early astronomy. Through the centuries, science has been a male-dominated profession. Though not getting the attention, and in some cases respect from their male counterparts, astronomy has benefited significantly from women's patience, dedication, skill, and imagination. The first woman of note was Caroline Herschel, who worked alongside her brother William as a tireless assistant. At night, she'd record William's verbal description made at the telescope. Then, during the day, she'd meticulously catalog each object. She discovered 8 comets and 14 nebulae in her own right. For this, she was awarded honorary membership to the Royal Astronomical Society in 1835. Considered America's first woman astronomer, Mitchell was a lifelong stargazer. She discovered her first comet at 29 and was awarded membership to the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, in spite of being a woman, as the Academy later stated. Mitchell was hired in 1865 as the first faculty member and first professor of astronomy at Vassar College. For 23 years, she inspired female students with her knowledge and enthusiasm for the stars. Mitchell supported women's rights movements and often encouraged them to pursue scientific careers. Leavitt was a Harvard College Observatory computer hired by Director William Pickering to analyze the data that was continuously streaming in from the observatory's many astronomers. While examining star images recorded on glass plates, she noticed that some stars rose and fell in brightness like clockwork over time. Called Cepheid variables, the brighter stars varied in brightness over longer periods of time than their dimmer counterparts. This correlation and understanding of this relationship led to the discovery by Edwin Hubble in 1924 that the universe was far larger than previously thought. Not all women who made their mark in astronomy spent back-breaking hours hovering over eyepieces or glass plates. Draper, widow of Henry Draper, who was a pioneer in astronomical spectroscopy, used her considerable wealth to support the Harvard College Observatory's mission that eventually took the spectrum of nearly 375,000 stars. The Henry Draper Catalog, as it is now known, was the basis for the first significant discoveries in the understanding of the chemical and physical properties of a star. Flemming started out as the housekeeper for Harvard College Observatory's director, Edward Pickering. When his wife noticed that Flemming had organizational skills useful far beyond those of a housekeeper, Pickering hired her as the college's first computer. Flemming learned to analyze the many tiny spectra exposed on glass photographic plates with a magnifying glass. She then cataloged each star's position and recorded its type based on its spectra. The result was that Flemming developed a stellar classification system that, with modifications, is still in use today. Cannon began her career at Harvard College Observatory after graduating from Wellesley College and later Radcliffe College. Cannon took Flemming's classification system and refined it. Flemming had classified stars on an alphabetical system, A, B, C, and so on. As more data was compiled and a better understanding of spectra developed, Cannon was able to combine and reorder the stars based on color and temperature. It's the official system that is still in use today, and for her efforts, she's received numerous honors and accolades. To pursue her dreams of being an astronomer, Payne came to America from Cambridge University, England. Harvard College Observatory Director Harlow Shapley invited her to join his staff, where perhaps her greatest contribution was related to the elemental composition of stars. Using information gleaned from quantum mechanics as it relates to the spectrum of a star, she was able to conclude that stars are primarily made of hydrogen and helium. It turns out that the simplest elements in the universe are also the most abundant.
The Kitt Peak Visitor Center brings the science of astronomy to the public through exhibits, daytime tours, and nighttime observing programs. This mission is funded solely by your patronage and generous donations, and we thank you for your continued support. See us online at visitkittpeak.org.